Look at that pile. Doesn't it look broken? Nope, just out of gas. It's time to talk about the less desirable part about barnwood. And that right there is a pile of waste. This is one of the parts of barnwood or salvaging wood that is undesirable. Things are about to heat up. We've been waiting for the perfect time to do this, and here in Manitoba, we got a lot of snow in the winter, and this is the perfect time to do this. Down as low as I can go if possible. All right, that's the start of her. Whew. Fire went out. I'll be right back. So it's crazy, eh? Like, we're trying to, like, I didn't bring very much gas at all. There wasn't much in there, but like, we're trying to light this fire, and it's, you know, kind of difficult. And before, like, you know, the fires that happen by accident, they just kind of light up. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow happening right now. Everything's a little bit foggy out. Everyone's out busy shoveling snow from last night. Perfect. Oh my God, okay, I got it. Yeah, so I've got quite a few fires that I have to have out here, but I'm just having small ones, so it's nice and manageable. So at least today, everyone's kind of hiding inside. And I knew this thing was just out of gas. I think I smell all right, but probably like a fire. Boom, here, let's go have a look around the other side and see where we're at. Oh, the snow's deep. I've got this snow in my boots for you guys. The fire should walk itself over. That's kind of my goal. There's a lot more to it than just lighting a match and letting her go. I know we've all had a fire outside, right? In a fire pit, when you want to burn everything down, pull everything into the middle. Same thing here, except I only got my two hands. It'd be nice to have a little piece of equipment to push things in. Traco's the best. But I mean, this is a small pile. We can do a lot of it by hand, and let's kind of make a half day out of it anyways. Oh yeah, she's burning nice now. Yep, pretty good. Yeah, I can even feel the warmth right here, which is pretty nice. So like, you could burn on a pretty cold day and you probably stay pretty warm. You know what? I wonder, like, you know that smell, like you're sitting out at the campfire, women hate it generally. Mine does anyways. My wife, she just hates that smell, but it'll be my cologne today. I burnt a few buildings like this. Here, check this out. Nice. If you're burning your own building or some rubble pile even, you gotta change your clothes and you got a garbage bag. You know, see if you can't do that before getting in your vehicle. I mean, you're still gonna reek like it, but I know from experience that smell in your truck, like, it's hard to get out. It does come out, but it takes a long time. So there's a little tip. I'm not gonna tell you how to have a fire, but here's a few things you should probably have on hand. That, A, being a fire extinguisher. B, probably inform the fire department what you're doing. So at least they're aware if they get a 911 call. There's people out there that just feel like super important when they can call 911 on someone and report whatever it is, like the hero syndrome, which I digress a little bit. You know, exchange phone numbers, and then they know, like, if they get a call, they can call you and get to the bottom of it. Like, hey, is everything in control? Or I just got a phone call. Be like, no, everything's cool. We're just roasting wieners right now. Beans and wieners. Maybe another consideration for you too is a burn permit. Now this maybe shouldn't be your responsibility, possibly the landowner's. I guess that's where it comes down to the contract and who's responsible for what. Ideally, you want the landowner to look after this, but if they're willing to pay you to do it and you're willing to do it, you may need a burn permit. I don't know what your municipality or county or or wherever you reside. But this is probably like one of the safest little piles, you know. It's like secluded, it's its own little island. As long as that wind doesn't switch directions and blow out of the west, which it shouldn't, which reminds me of the next tip there, and that's to have a look at the forecasted weather. Paying particular attention to rain, snow, and also wind. You don't want it like a super high wind, because that's when like stuff carries. Okay, like this can go for a long ways and burn something like, you know, a long ways down the road. Is there any other like combustibles around that you could possibly light on fire is another thing you should think about. Basically, it would just kind of pull up here and be like, what if, right? Play what if, like, what if this happened? What if a spark goes and lights other grass on fire? What am I gonna do? What if the wind switches directions? What if, what if, what if? Well, all those questions, I mean, should be answered, because once you start doing this, you can't stop. It's a go. There is no. This has been hauled off to the side, away from the main stuff, because there's a power line over there and also a hydro pole, which means we might need to move more of the wood out of the way to make it safe, because I was playing the what if game when I was sitting there. Remember, I was telling you, what if? Ask yourself that, and I guarantee you, you'll find your own answers sitting there in the environment that you're gonna burn. Tip. If you guys are liking this kind of content, then I urge you to subscribe. We got lots more coming out, and I appreciate all the comments everyone's leaving down below. I read every single one of them. That does inspire the next video topic. So thank you very much, and keep them coming. Do you burn as you go, or do you burn at the end? Preferably burning as you go, so it's small bits and manageable, ideally. That's assuming that you're like a long ways away in a controlled environment, preferably in a pit. Things burn way better in a pit, way faster and way more controlled. Right here, this is open air, above ground. Burn, I mean, obviously it's working, but inside of a pit, so much better, because everything's contained, right? And then it all gets buried at the end and it's done. Or later, like say we did this project in the summer, come back now in the winter and burn her. Can you see how that snow's streaked? Like it's starting to melt. That's how much heat we're getting back here. This is what I'm talking about, having that breeze, right? This is what's blowing. So that's why you gotta be careful. We saved a tremendous amount of wood out of this building, but like there's still more. These are all 2x6s, all palletized. Throw another log on the fire. Woo. Well, that's a beauty. She's a keeper, like ice fishing. I'll stick around and finish up here. I hope you got some great tips out of this video. And hey, if you want to learn more about the sourcing, salvaging, and reclaiming of antique wood, I recommend checking out this playlist next. That's Oliver.